All right, Broncos country, we're going to watch the film here for the Broncos offense. Look, some missed opportunities, some missed plays for sure, but Denver trying to come out against Baltimore in this game to run the play that they ran to Adam Troutman. Obviously, last week that saw him run for 37 yards on a scamper. You're going to get, obviously, your fullback right here is going to motion. You're going to fake the toss to Jaleel McLaughlin. Your route concepts, little Jordan Humphrey's going to come underneath here flat. Cortland's going to drag backside, what Adam Troutman did last week. And then Adam Troutman, who's right here, is actually going to run what Cortland did last week and run the corner route. Bo's trying to get this to little Jordan Humphrey. It is a little high, but this is a catchable pass here by LJH. Because, look, really, this is the only play right now that's open. Kyle Van Noy right here does a good job of getting his hand up. It alters, like knowing that, hey, Bo's got to float this up a little bit. It goes up. You got to leave your feet for that. Look, it's going to hit you in the hands. It's tipped up. It's intercepted. That's not how you want to start a game. Can't make these types of mistakes against the Baltimore Ravens. Now you get the motion. Fake the toss. All right. As you can see, Kyle Van Noy, he does a good job slow playing this. Now, he's got his arm up. You have to throw the trajectory. He can't throw this straight line right here because it's going to be tipped or picked. So he has to throw it up a tiny bit right there. I mean, if we're looking at it, go up for that. I mean, it's not an uncatchable pass. It's go up, catch that. Instead, it's tipped, picked. Baltimore gets the ball at midfield. Denver's defense does their job on this drive. But, man, the Broncos offense, they're seeing defenses play them in a lot of zone looks, even some match. You're going to get some match down here at the bottom of your screen. Cortland Sutton's going to catch this pass here, but you're going to have a safety playing over the middle. You're going to have Kyle Hampton playing curl to flat over here. This corner's playing deep third. And then you're getting your linebacker right here. He's dropping to curl to flat. He's dropping to the middle hook, and he's also playing the middle as well. Denver's route combinations here. Cortland Sutton, he's just going to run vertical, catch the back shoulder by Bo Nix. Javonte Williams coming underneath. He's going to run out to the flat here. This wide receiver is going to run vertical right here. Obviously, number 2 right here, Adam Troutman, he's going to be running across the field. Nate Atkins going to block 1001 and relax kind of really underneath on a little bit of a drag pattern here. But really, the Baltimore Ravens defense, let's watch it. We'll pause it as we go. Okay, Cortland obviously is going to make our play here. Keep an eye on him. But we got to look at everything else as it's going about. Bo's going to drop back here. Now, look, as you see the routes developing, Troutman's going to come across right here. Realistically, if Bo wants to, that safety is going to make a play right there. Your best bet here, okay, if you wanted to check it down to Javonte, you can. But here's the issue. Now you got Kyle Hamilton playing out here to curl flat. That ball's thrown, he's going to rally and tackle, and it's going to be a short yardage gain. This guy right here, obviously this corner's playing deep, protecting against this route. Denver's best shot here is Bo Nix throwing this back shoulder here to Cortland Sutton, taking the play right over the top of the flat defender, and then bang, Cortland's going to make a play after the catch. Big-time gain here. Teams are playing Denver that way. They're playing a lot of zone, playing a lot of the match. You're going to get the cheat over here, and now you're going to get what we call a 3-technique alignment right here. He's playing wide. You obviously have right here a 2-eye because he's inside shade of Quinn Miners, and then you're playing a little bit wide outside the tackle right here. And just the way that the Ravens do this, okay, this is a 4-man rush. Nice one-on-one from Mike McGlinchey. Good double team here from Forsyth and Quinn Miners. Nice one-on-one from Ben Powers. Good one-on-one right here from Garrett Bowles. You can take the short throw if you want to, but Bo's like, hey, got the one-on-one right here. I'm going to fire the back shoulder, get it to Cortland, who makes a tremendous play. Second game in a row with 100 yards receiving for Court. Bo Nix does a great job on this play of improvising with his legs. Broncos at the bottom of the screen right here, the offensive left side. You're going to get a little bit of a dagger concept here by Denver's offense. You're going to have Devon Vele, the number 3 receiver, running across right here. Kyle Hamilton's going to play him man-to-man. Number 2 right here is going to run vertical, and then Cortland's obviously going to stab inside vertical and then come on an in-breaking route right there. Tight end at the top of your screen here. He's just going to run a crossing pattern, and Javonte's just going to leak out and sit. But because of pressure, right, you're going to get a pressure look here from the Ravens where they're going to send on this play 5 players. Initially, they send this defensive lineman right here. He attacks 1,000 and then drops back and kind of sits underneath right here. But because of that pressure, right, Denver, they got a little bit of a stunt coming out here. Bo sees, hey, nothing is open. I mean, ideally, if he wanted to, he could fire this pass right here to the tight end. Absolutely, right? That could be there. But because of pressure coming here from obviously number 0, we talk about Roquan Smith. He's rolling out to his right. Javonte does a great job turning this into a scramble drill, finds himself open. Bo sees him, does a great job throwing across his body, which we always talk about. That's a little unorthodox, but you need to find a way to make a play happen. He and Javonte do that exactly right here. So let's take a look at it from this angle. What do we see? Okay, you've got a one technique right here. You've got an inside, tilted up a little bit inside of 4-eye, wide right here. You have what we call, obviously, head up on the tackle. We'll call that a 5 technique right here, wide, and then you're going to get a blitzing linebacker. This guy right here obviously is going to stab 1001 and then sit underneath here. Man coverage across the board, okay? Now, you obviously have 3 guys right here. I think this is well blocked here by the Broncos. Javonte's going to leak out. Now, as I mentioned, now you got Roquan Smith chasing backside. Bo's going to scramble out to his right. He sees Javonte, throws it across, and you make a big play right here. Denver's offense needed a little bit of a spark. They got one on this play specifically. I want to preface this by saying I love the aggressive nature here of Sean Payton wanting to go for it on 4th down. I have no problem with that, but look, okay, it's 4th and inches. I trust statistically that Bo Nix could QB sneak this, get the inches, get the 1st down marker. Denver comes out in their heavy jumbo package right here because you got Matt Parrott lined up here at left tackle. You got Mike McGlinchey at right tackle, and you got Garrett Bowles kind of as an extra tackle to the right side. Now, you're going to get motion away, right? Motion is obviously an indicator. Sometimes teams can fight for it. You might be able to give this end around, which Denver has given it to guys like Troy Franklin, Marvin Mims in the past. So you have to certainly worry about that, but it's 4th and inches. You're going to fake that, and you're going to toss it to the right side where, hey, Quinn Minor's going to down block right here. Mike McGlinchey is going to try to release to get up to the next level. Cortland Sutton is down blocking here against one of the defensive backs. Garrett Bowles coming out here to block the safety of the corner one-on-one. Mike McGlinchey kind of trips right here and is not able to get number 21, right? And so you got obviously number 0 tracking backside, 21 right here, and Javonte's not able to get the 1st down. If I can critique and nitpick, Javonte, reach that bad boy out there, extend that football to try to get the 1st. Knee gets down, it's short, Denver turnover on downs, missed opportunity. So as you're going to see it, Cortland's going to come out right here. Garrett's going to get to the outside block, down blocks all across the board here from the Broncos. Fake the motion right here. I mean, if McGlinchey doesn't trip right here and is able to seal, perhaps Javonte's able to get up here and get the 1st down on this play. You don't get it. It's a missed opportunity offensively. This is the 4th and 4 play right here by the Broncos offense against the Ravens defense. Bo Nix is going to miss Troy Franklin right here. Route concepts empty. This is the same exact play that the Broncos ran against the Raiders where Troy, it unfortunately went through his hands. You're going to get an inside curl here from Jaleel McLaughlin. You're going to get the slot fade here by Troy Franklin. Devon Valley's going to run a little bit of a crosser and sit. Cortland's going to run a little bit of a crosser and sit. It's not designed to go to Cortland or Devon Vele. I got that order right there mixed up. But what you are going to see is a 6-man blitz here from the Baltimore Ravens. They're sending the linebacker. They're sending every down lineman and both inside backers. They're playing safety who's going to play free over the top. You got man-to-man coverage, man here, and obviously man here. Troy Franklin right here has the speed advantage against number 10. So that's where you're going to see. One-step drop, bang. You're going to hitch, fire, and it's going to go to Troy, and Bo just misses him. This is one you're always going to want back. You can't miss him on a 4th down play. 3rd down, sure. 4th down, got to find a way to come up with this play here. Missed opportunity by the Broncos offense on Sunday against the Ravens. Bo Nix on this play is going to find a wide open Cortland Sutton who gets behind the Ravens defense. Now, look, on this play, this is really a 2-man route with 2 check down options here, right? Check down option number 1 is going to be Lucas Kroll. Check down option number 2 is going to be Javonte Williams because you're going to get help here, a double team with Troutman and Kroll for 1,001, 1,002. Obviously, Kroll's going to release out. Javonte is just going to release here to the flat, but really this is Marvin Mims running vertical right here to draw a defender deep. Cortland is going to kind of turn this into a little bit of a wheel route here, but from a coverage standpoint, this corner right here is just going to go with Marvin on the vertical route, even though that you have a safety right here who's climbing to the middle of the field. This corner right here is just eyeing the tight end. He's got no responsibility. They're going to drop him back into coverage underneath. Kyle Hamilton's just going to sit right here for anything coming on a crosser. And the Ravens are just going to drop everybody back. They have essentially 6 cover guys against 2 routes deep right here. Now, as you can see, right, let's take a look at it. You got 2 guys covering the same amount of grass right here. If Kroll comes out here, he's likely going to draw right there. Corner's got to find work, right? Nothing's coming out, so you got to see if there's anything coming inside, right? That's not the case here. So safety playing deep middle. Corner is running with the vertical route right here. This corner must be thinking that Cortland could be running a route to the sticks, which, hey, you have an underneath defender right here because, hey, vertical threat's the most dangerous guy. Yes, you have a safety over the top. He's going to roll with him. At this point, there's got to be a pass off, right? He should be passing off Marvin to the safety. Safety's going to climb over. Cortland's sitting here wide open. Bo does a great job sitting in the pocket, finds his man, and look, he got a big 33-yard gain downfield. Watch it from the end zone angle right here. I love that Quinn Miners is going to pull and protect right here as Javonte does the chip because you're double teaming and blocking down, double teaming right here, double teaming, and then he's going to release. But you just have everybody drop back right here, playing zone. Bo's going to fire Cortland down the left sideline for a big-time play. Love to see that, but Denver needs more contributions than just number 14. The Broncos offense is going to have a touchdown wiped off the board right here due to a holding call on Garrett Bowles. Bo Nix is going to scramble for a touchdown here, but nothing open from a route concept standpoint, right? You're going to have Devon Vele. He's going to attack vertically right here and try to get outside before breaking it back inside. Little Jordan Humphrey's going to be coming across right here. Cortland Sutton's going to be coming across as well. Nothing is open because then you're going to have pressure, obviously, coming off of this side. You're going to have pressure coming from the interior standpoint here off the edge. Kyle Van Noy is obviously playing right there. These guys are all going to attack here, but watch how the pocket breaks. And now look at the right here. Good protection initially. I like this, right? And Troutman's going to ride this defender upfield. He's going to bowl him out. Bo does a good job stepping up in the pocket right here, looking for an option, right? Now he's stepping. He's settling. But now number 53 is coming inside right here. Bo has no choice but to scramble out here because nobody is open, right? If he wanted to set his feet right here and fire a throw, who's he throwing it to? Cortland's covered right here. You got an underneath defender, and you got this guy right here who can climb over the top. If you try to fire this shot right here to Devon Vele, this guy can just float back and pick it. You try to get this to little Jordan Humphrey, he's got an underneath defender, and he's got a guy playing over the top right here. So Bo, he scrambles because he's got to evade the pressure right here. Garrett gets called for holding, which really negates this play because either way, it would have been a touchdown had it not been the holding call. Let's watch it from this other angle. I understand Kyle Hampton right here, number 14, one of the best safeties in the league. He's an absolute dog. But you can't bear hug him, right? Let's watch right here. Safety blitz. Good stab there initially inside, but then it's this. You can't bear hug the guy. You can't do that. Missed opportunity, forced the Broncos to settle for a field goal, which makes the score at that point 17-10 instead of 17 to potentially 14. The Broncos offense right here can't connect. Little Jordan Humphrey, pass a little too high for him on this play. You're going to get motion here from Devon Vele, but here's what you're going to have. Vele's going to come backside underneath right here. Cortland Sutton's going to come out. It seems like he's going to block and maybe try to release for a route, but he falls down. Javonte's going to run the outlet right here to the pylon. Adam Troutman at the top of your right side of the screen is going to run a vertical route right here, which you're hoping to draw the safety, which is going to allow little Jordan Humphrey to come backside underneath. The problem with this play right here, this guy is going to come as a free rusher inside of Bo Nix's face right here, right? Obviously, that's a little problematic. He's taking an angle to where it's like Bo can't continue to extend outside. He's taking a good angle. Now you got this guy. He's going to come from this angle right here. So Bo doesn't necessarily have it, right? Now you have a defender right here who's keying, obviously, Vele. But if you wanted to, he could float back right here and try to make a play here. This guy right here is a little bit of a dangerous player because he's eyeing Bo Nix. He's not necessarily looking backside here, but kind of similar to the Pittsburgh Steelers game. This defender sinking underneath. You're trying to hit this backside route. He might be able to float and pick it. So Bo is trying to just toss this high to a spot, right? If I know that these defenders can't get it, maybe I can give my guy a chance. It's a little too high. Little Jordan Humphrey goes up, can one-hand it, but is only going to be able to get 1 foot down even if he catches this pass. It's just that you're not a missed opportunity. It's just, hey, the defense for Baltimore did a good job on this play of getting in Bo Nix's face. He's taking this outside angle to take away the scramble to the outside. This guy's going to trail inside as well. As we talk about it, there is nobody open here, so Bo does his best to try to reset, fire a shot to where he can hopefully get it to his guy. Unfortunately, incomplete pass right here. That's a tough play to make for any quarterback. If there was one cool thing or one good thing about the Broncos game on Sunday, it was this cool play here where Bo Nix mosses a Baltimore Ravens defender. You're going to get the inside handoff to Javonte, who's going to pitch it back to Cortland Sutton, who's coming on an end around here. You're going to bring Nate Atkins backside to block. Bo Nix is going to release out here on a little bit of a wheel route. We call this the Mile High Special. And Bo Nix is going to catch a touchdown. Obviously, the first player this year in the NFL this season to have a passing touchdown, catching touchdown, and also a rushing touchdown. And look, Cortland's going to take a shot here. He's going to deliver it. He's perfect 4-4 in his career in terms of passing. Now he's got his first career passing touchdown here. Bo Nix is going to go up and high point that thing. Moss is the Ravens defender, about the only good thing that happened for the Broncos in Sunday's game. Let's watch it from the other angle. Got to end on a positive note here, folks. Nice little toss there by Cortland. Nix, touchdown. Nice play there from the Broncos, getting a little creative in Baltimore.